almost done.
Uh-oh. There are cats scratching at the door. Give me a second. All right. Waiting for more people to join in. Say there's some people here. See how much better this does than the morning live streams. The ASMR. And we got it off in one piece. Let's see, it says I can engage with you guys. See what happens there. currently looking at pictures of Cyclops and debating what I'm gonna draw. I see a Nightcrawler. Maybe. Hello, everyone who has joined. Currently waiting for more people to come in, but feel free to answer the Q&A down below. What should we draw? I got one recommendation for Nightcrawler. I'm waiting to see what other type of recommendations I get. For those of you who missed it, I did do a live stream this morning where I drew Delightful Derek. And this is how it came out. This morning's live stream. And I have been doing a good little X-Men run here lately. We drew Rogue and we drew Gambit. I do want to work my way through Nightcrawler quite a bit. Alright, oh my goodness. I do want to work my way through the X-Men quite a bit. So Nightcrawler isn't a bad suggestion. I'm just waiting to see what else other people might throw out there before we get started. Oh snap, I didn't know those are female Nightcrawler. Alright, I guess Nightcrawler it is. I can't keep waiting for people. to respond. So I see the original costume here. I'm just looking for some posing we can do for it. We might do one of him in the air. There we go. We'll do like a Spider-Man pose. Alright, so let's do this. Maybe we'll draw the swords in his hands? I have no idea right now. Let's get a good posing down first. My dog Brutus, you guys. Apparently he's got some weird looking feet. I knew that he had the two toes. I didn't know about the other half there. I guess it's just depending on the artist that draws him. Nothing else I see has that, but I'm gonna try to use a bunch of different stuff. I think we might go ahead and grab his swords too. Maybe put a sword in this hand over here. Go ahead and zoom in. wait, how long do I want to make this sword? I think that's about good right there. Should we do another sword on the bottom end? Oh, let's not forget his tail either. I know that his tail can hold a sword. I don't think I'm gonna go that far though. I know that there are times where he has the ability to have a human form. So I'm debating if I want to have him coming out of said human form, or if I want to leave it as is. debating if I want to go with the black around the eyes, like the old school Nightcrawler. If I do that, then I should go ahead. The rest of that would be blacked out too. Alright, let's see this. I think we can bust out the inks already. Go ahead and zoom out for y'all. Start with the hairline here. Go ahead and swap to a thicker red. All right. Honestly, don't know if I like the way this is looking right now. Nightcrawler, he is a part of the X-Men. He's the blue guy that teleports places. Can't hear me. Why can't you hear me? Turn your phone up. You love him. You just say you don't know him. You liar. Alright. Oh my god, that's tiny. Alright, so we're gonna go with deep cheekbones. I'm making sure to thicken around that jaw and taper in towards the chin. Now I'm debating whether or not I want to give him a squared off chin or if I want to give him like the pointy chin. I think we're gonna square it off though. Go ahead and do that right there. Now the face, I'm not quite sure if I want what kind of expression I want on his face. I'm gonna swap to a thinner pin for a minute. I was using a thinner pin the whole time. I had to use a bigger one. Okay, well I gotta go back to a smaller one then. Oops. His nose is partially what I'm debating here. We're gonna give him a long, pointy nose. Maybe we'll draw him yelling. We'll go ahead and get this. Shit, I don't think yelling's gonna work. I don't think we have enough space. Might have screwed ourselves a little bit. Let me see for a second. Maybe. We can get away with a smile. Alright, so let me go ahead and zoom in for y'all. I don't know if I like any of this, but let's just go for it. Y'all still see? I need to make sure y'all see still. Not sure how I'm feeling about this. Maybe let me get away from the face for a little bit. Let's see how it goes. So let me go ahead and start roughing in some of this torso here. I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna go like this here, create the 3 heads for the shoulder muscles. Nightcrawler is very lean, so he doesn't have a bunch of fat on him. Alright. Right here we're gonna go ahead and make that suit, instead of the slits coming out, I think we're gonna make it wrap around quite a bit. So it's gonna be wrapped around his shoulders there. Alrighty. Like so. It's looking somewhat good. Let's go ahead and keep focusing on the chest here. I'm gonna draw his obliques over here. Give him the V line there. This is gonna fully submerge. All right. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a thinner line once again. And with this, we can go ahead and start roughing in that costume there. Like so. And then I'm going to do my own little twist on his costume here. He usually has a different sort of gloves. They kind of like curve a lot. I'm not going to give him those. I'm going to give him a different set. Mind you, he does only have 3 fingers. So his hands are going to look quite a bit smaller. Same here on this side. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a bigger marker here. I might, debating how sketchy I want to be right now. Do that there. Over here, we're gonna give him another muscle coming in there, like so. I'm debating here with this leg. What exactly I want to do. So I know if this is be another muscle there. So add a muscle here. Any mistakes I make here is fine because I'll be able to get rid of it more or less whenever I recolor. I think we're gonna go ahead and change this up. Maybe. Maybe not. I think we might mess up here. Shit. Alright, let's fix this right quick. Alright. Let's go over here and we're gonna have a little kind of give it like his toes are bending there quite a bit. Oh, dude, y'all gotta tell me when you can't see nothing. Alright, we're gonna go to 2 mil or 02. Alrighty, let's see here. Alright. There are stencils and stuff I am looking into. There's a lot of materials I'm looking into getting really. Which they're gonna come in handy quite a bit. Alright, let's see here. Let's go over here. French curve would really come in handy right there, but we made it work. I did screw up here because I'm showing way too much of his hand. So I'm gonna attempt to try and fix that like this. Alright, let me go ahead and get in that tail right quick. Okay. Alright. Be a little inconvenient for a minute, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Alright. I was gonna swap markers for a minute, but I'm not gonna do that right now. And a lot thicker down here because I want it to be tapering away. That is not so straight, and I hate it. That's a terrible curve. I need tools, man. I need tools. Let's go ahead and start racing. Can't see. What are you talking about? Oh, Black, you might need to restart your thing. You might want to close it out, turn it back on. Because it's coming out fine for me. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and get this here. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I gotta start figuring this out. So there's a lot that I don't like. I really need to get a French curve. That'll really come in handy. Alright, so now that we got this rolling, we're gonna use this here to connect the rest of his suit. Just come around like this. Just gonna tape it right there. Like so. Okay, now we do have a lot more colors now. So we got a lot more options here with the black. Now before, we did not have so many options with the markers we had previously. So luckily we made this investment and this will help us out some. Let me just make sure I got everything erased here. All right. Now, we're gonna go ahead and start off with the gray. So I'm gonna grab a warm gray, number 3. Now, any highlights here within the black are gonna be with this gray. So this is gonna be our base. Go ahead and fill all this here. Alright, let me zoom it out so you guys can see better. Hopefully, we'll see if it looks good. So I messed up quite a bit already, I see. Alright. Okay. Now that we got the base down, we can go ahead and think I want to come in with this 6 and a 9. So I'm gonna come in with the darker gray first. trying to get an idea of shadows. Like what exactly is going to be in the highlights, depending on where our light source is coming from. I might go ahead and do this. Actually, like that. There we go. Now over here, I know for a fact a lot of this is going to be blacked out. Over here, go ahead. I'm going to color up all under here. It's going to be a lot darker down there. As far as I'm concerned, the obliques are going to show like that. That's about it though. Alright, let's see here. Alright, now over here, we're going to do that. Now, if my theory is correct, hopefully it is, this is not a black marker, but should get us close to black without having to use a black. I think I'm really fucking this up right now. Pardon my language. Alright. Go ahead, zoom in for you. Alright, put all that away now. We're gonna go ahead and we are going to grab a red 13. This is a nice bright orange red. Alright, I'm going to use the same red right here. Alright, going to grab a number 2 here. Because we forgot right here the red. Alright, so that was with the red 13. We're gonna go ahead and grab a number 10. This should give us some darker tones to work with here. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get it right here too. I want this reflective, but not super reflective, which is why I'm going at it the way I am. My marker's being stupid. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and grab a red number 4. There we go. Now, time to start messing with the skin tone quite a bit, and we are going to be using blue for that, obviously. So, that being said, which the only blue is really in his face. I want to say, we're looking at the color chart right now. We'll start with the number 70 blue. Being careful around those eyes there, because those eyes are going to be yellow. Alright, just gonna go over it with the base blue right quick. Now with that, go ahead and do the tail as well. I would have gone with a lighter shade of blue, but Nightcrawler is pretty dark. Alright. Now, I might actually be able to go over his hair with this as well. You know what? I'll use a 62 for his hair. Might be able to use it for some shadowing too. Let's see. debating how much highlight I actually want to leave in there. Might be enough, honestly. Now that, I think I am gonna actually use this blue here underneath the eyes, right here, as well as in the ears. Now normally he is blacked out right here. I don't think I want to use a black for that. I think I want to use a blue like I just did. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a yellow now. We're gonna use a 221 yellow. This should give us a nice bright yellow. There we go. All right, now we gotta start making the gold color for the swords here. Batista. I might be able to work that in somewhere. Go ahead with the 37 yellow. I need to draw Batista. I've drawn a lot of wrestlers. I'm surprised I haven't drawn Batista yet. There's a lot of people I gotta draw. That was a number 37. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna grab a 35. And with this, we can go ahead and this will reflect like a gold. All right. Okay, let's see. Think I'm gonna go ahead and grab a blue-gray number 3. There are barking dogs. Just like that. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, and we're actually gonna use the same one here on the arms there. As well as the feet down here. so. All right. Now before we finish off here, I do want to grab this gray here. Just gonna add a little more darkness. All right, I think that is almost as much as I want to do. I don't want to keep messing with them too much, but I am debating. Okay, I have an idea. You're gonna have to trust the process here. I don't trust it, but you have to trust it. Because if you don't trust it and I don't trust it, then we're both screwed. All right, I need to get up a little bit. I have to zoom this out. Now, first off, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and grab this lovely, lovely purple over here. Say 282 purple. Now with that being said, we are going to highlight my man. All right. Let's go over here. Get those dogs of his. So the idea that I'm going for here is we're gonna highlight them with the purple like we're doing right now. But I think we're gonna give him a little bit of a background by drawing his little poof. Like he just teleported into frame. I also need to shade this tail, I just realized. Now, if you're like me, you don't like how this looks colored, let me remind you, these are new markers. So it's gonna suck until I get it down right. But it's okay, because while other people like it, we'll hate it together. All right, now, got that done. What we've got to do here, I'm actually gonna grab this. This is gonna be our reference. Go like that. Grab a pencil, not a pen. All right, let me move this up to where y'all can see. All right. Now, we got a small little circle back here. What we are going to do is we're going to draw a shitload of lines, really. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this with the pen. Hopefully I don't screw up. Nope, that is too small. All right, so let's get the pen. It's gonna take a fat minute, dude. This would be a perfect live stream for my sister. She likes Nightcrawler in Colossus. Looking pretty good, looking pretty good. Talk to me, people. This has been too much of a quiet stream. Ask me questions. Come on now. Don't let my morning crowd be better than y'all. Well, I have the color chart for starters, so I get to see the different shades. Second, I got no life and I just comic book everything. What am I drawing next? I got no idea. I know some people want me to draw Avatar. My sister wants me to draw Jake. She was like, I need you to draw my Jake. And I was just like, bruh, you're too young to be calling that that grown man my Jake. But yeah, no. My little sister wants me to draw Avatar. I got another request for Avatar. I want to draw Storm personally. I want to draw her with the classic white costume. Okay, I think I'm gonna use purple we used earlier. I did talk about doing Storm on Friday. But you see, it's my channel, and I do what I want. No, I'm just playing. I mean, I'm not playing, but I am just playing. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do tomorrow. We're gonna figure it out together. I know some people also want me to draw Ninja Turtles. They've been asking since like last year. So let's see what happens for sure. I'm gonna zoom out some more. I might need to pick it up a little. Oh snap. Behave yourself. Have you watched New Avatar? I have watched the New Avatar. I did think about Han Solo and Princess Leia. I actually had a dream about it last night, weird enough. Well, not sometimes, a lot of times, I dream about art. And so then I'm just like, I wake up, and that's part of the reason I do my streams at 10 is because I don't want to wait to draw. I want to sit down and draw with you guys. But as I have no life, you guys got a life, so, you know, I gotta leave y'all alone sometimes, let y'all do y'all's life. There's a kid who's been, like, real adamant about joining my live streams in the morning. And he's been getting in trouble at school watching me. You should draw all your favorite childhood cartoon characters. It's not a big list. We didn't really have cable. So, as I do know a bunch of cartoon characters, I don't have a lot. Just what I grew up on. But I guess that was the point of the suggestion. See a lot of Butch Hartman stuff in there. Bill and Mandy, Grim Adventures, Danny Phantom. Butch Hartman didn't do Bill and Mandy's Grim Adventures, but that was just an example of what you'll see if I do something like that. But yeah, no. Originally, I wanted to be a cartoonist. I wanted to draw cartoons, and eventually I got better than the cartoons I was aspiring to draw. Started doing stuff like this, and I went to a Comic-Con, and they were like, you got it, you know, like this is something you're good at. So then I was like, well, if I'm struggling to do cartoons, not that I was struggling, but making cartoons was difficult for me because of how much I wanted it to look good and cartoony. I wanted people to see the cartoon and know who it was, and that's what the problem was for me. But whenever I would do quick, meaningless drawings, there would be stuff like this. And so then I was like, well, if this is really easy for me, then why am I drawing cartoons? If this just comes so naturally, and it's past the point of cartoons. And all the people at Comic-Con are saying, I got the touch, like in my Transformer or something. So I was like, all right, screw it. I'm gonna start trying to do comic books. Me as a cartoon and things from my life. I don't know if you want to see that. My life sucks. Joking, not joking. My life was rough for a long time. Transformers would be interesting. That'd probably be multiple streams. I don't think that's a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday thing. Like, that's a lot right there, Transformers. It'll definitely take some work. Draw myself now. It's not much to it. I look like Mr. Clean. I say I'm gonna grow my hair, but I always say that and then I end up shaving it again. So we'll see what happens, really. Draw Beast from X-Men. I was literally thinking that earlier when I was coloring him in blue, or I was thinking about how I was gonna do the blue. I was like, he's definitely somebody I gotta color, or I gotta draw. There's a lot of people I want to do. I want to go through all the X-Men, but the question is, how far do I go with that, right? Do I go ahead and draw everybody? You know, like, do I draw the main X-Men? You know, the ones you would see in the X-Men 86 or the 95 X-Men or X-Men 87? 97? 87? Or do I go like further than that and draw like comic book X-Men and like stuff like that? Cause there's a lot of them, dude. There's a lot of X-Men. But also, do I go as far as to draw the villains for the X-Men? Is also a question. Everybody, that would be interesting for sure. There's a lot of bad guys I could draw. I like bad guys a lot because I feel like bad guys are cooler to draw sometimes. Like if you look at like Ninja Turtles, right? Ninja Turtles are pretty basic, but if you look at like Bebop or Rocksteady and stuff, they look like they'll be so fun to draw. All right, so this looks great. My only problem with it is there's not enough black in here, so I'm gonna have to throw some more black in. Villains would be cool. Like my favorite X-Men villain, for some reason, I don't need any judgment for this, I like Toad. I don't know why. I always liked Toad since like X-Men 1 came out and he got shocked by Storm. I was like, man, he went out quick, but you know what? He's still a cool character. DC has decent villains. I'm not gonna say DC has the best villains. Now DC has some cool storylines, I will give you that. DC has some great storylines. But Marvel and DC, I think, share really good villains, even though some of them they copy off each other. And I think they share really good stories. Better heroes. Oh, well, I think maybe if you want to look at it like that, you definitely sound like somebody who doesn't read comic books. Probably just watch the movies. I'm teasing everyone. That's my wife. So if you ever see me bullying that user, that's why. And it's perfectly okay. They probably do put more work into their villains. Like, Two-Face, I couldn't see Two-Face being in a Marvel universe, honestly. Like, who would he be with? You gonna put Two-Face with Spider-Man? Like, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna work. Iron Man, maybe. No, not Iron Man. I don't think Two-Face and Iron Man can go hand in hand. I think Two-Face and Captain America would be really good. I think the moral dilemma with Captain America and Two-Face could really, like, Two-Face can really jack up Cap. You know what I'm saying? Or like the Punisher and Two-Face. That might work. Or Punisher versus Red Hood. That would be cool. That would be really cool. For those of you who don't know, Red Hood is basically like the Robin version of the Punisher. So when Robin dies, it comes to life and he's just like on a warpath. It's great. It's fantastic. Daredevil and Two-Face could be really, really cool. That could be super awesome. Alright, I am just about finished. I do want to go ahead and grab this. Oops. So we're going to grab this purple, or this pink over here. And we're just going to go through here like this. I couldn't see, as much as you want to say that the villains are better in DC, I couldn't see Marvel villains surviving in DC comics. Like, I think Kingpin, if he tried any of the stuff that he pulled with Daredevil and Batman, like, Batman would jack him up, I think. Even with the no killing rule, like, Batman's gonna put him down quick. Like, you gotta think about Batman faces Bane and all this stuff, you know? But it also goes to show, like, you know, if Kingpin was in, like, a Punisher comic book, Punisher would not deal with Kingpin, you know what I mean? He'd probably kill him pretty quickly. So it goes to show, like, characters, villains gotta have their hero. Because if they don't get away, and there's no dilemma, then it's no fun. Alright, I got a color right here because I'm not liking that there's an empty space right there. So I'll go ahead and grab this purple one more time. We're just going to do that right there. Like so. Alright, Killer Croc and Hulk. Oh, I think that'll be a great fight. Honestly, I think that would be such a cool fight. I think Hulk is winning that for sure. But that would be an amazing fight. But it depends what version of Killer Croc you get, right? Because if you're getting the Arkham series Killer Croc, right? That man's a menace right there. That's a big boy. But if you take like the Suicide Squad version of Killer Croc, that's gonna be lame. That's gonna be lame. Straight up. It's gonna suck. Because the Hulk can punch him once and he's dead. So you would have to match power just a bit, you know, in order for something like that to work. But with all that being said, I am finished here. So, oh, actually, I'm not finished here. We can keep talking. Godzilla and Hulk? I don't know about that one. I think Hulk and King Kong, that might be a good fight. Have Hulk. You can't have them be bigger than each other, too. Or, no. Scratch that. So, Hulk would have to be smaller than Godzilla. Or King Kong. And you gotta let King Kong beat up the Hulk a little bit. But with that being said, it could be a really, really cool fight. I'm using a white pencil, by the way. go. Alright. Is everybody satisfied with this? Are we happy? I finally put a background in. For all those people at Comic-Con that are telling me I need backgrounds. They already did it with... His name is Killer. 15 times bigger Godzilla size. Godzilla and Hulk. Absolute Killer Croc is scary. He's ginormous. He is ginormous. I think I'm trying to decide where I want to sign this. I'm signing right here. Alright, and it is the 7th. I've been actually dating my stuff lately. Why? I don't know. But I've been doing it. That looks pretty cool. I never drew Nightcrawler before. Actually, that's a lie. I have drawn Nightcrawler before. We should draw Deadman. He's a DC character. But I'm pretty sure you people got work. You gotta get off. Or should we keep going? Dare we? Dare we keep going? Dare I, more likely. But should I keep going or should I just cut it here? Absolute Joker. I haven't seen Absolute Joker. I've seen Absolute Bane. Let me see what Absolute Joker looks like. I'm about to look it up right now. Let's see. Absolute Joker. Keep going. I might be down for that. Oh my goodness! What? That's Absolute Joker? He looks like he could be in a Spawn movie. Harley Quinn. Did they release Absolute Harley Quinn or are you recommending Harley Quinn? I've seen Absolute Catwoman and I gotta say I'm not impressed. Oh snap! Harley Quinn's got a little buzz cut going. Bro, Joker is looking psychotic. But this Harley Quinn looks kind of dope, I'm not gonna lie. She's got the big red puffy sweater with a buzz cut. My dog is whining. Actually, I'm gonna let him in. Give me 1 second. Go lay down in your bed. Go lay down, Brutus. My dog is in here, you guys, so if there's noise, I'll deport him. All right, what are we drawing next? Are we getting a head start on Avatar, or are we gonna draw Harley Quinn? I'm kind of down for Harley Quinn. Draw Brutus. Brutus, you want me to draw you? Do I have permission? Yeah? All right, fat boy. You know what? I'm gonna draw you with Harley Quinn, Brutus. How about that? How about we draw Brutus and Harley Quinn together? Hey, Brutus, you wanna be drawn with a psycho killer? No? Too bad. The people want it. Alright, let's get a new paper. Should I draw Absolute Harley Quinn or should I go for like another version of Harley Quinn? There's a lot of versions of Harley Quinn. She's got the Jester costume. You got Arkham Harley Quinn. You got Suicide Squad Harley Quinn. Let me look up comic Harley Quinn because I don't want a bunch of pictures of Margot Robbie popping up on my feed. Alright, I got an idea. I got an idea. Let's look up for reference. Booty booty. I'll be down to draw Absolute Harley. I'm trying to look up a picture of a girl with a dog. Okay, that's a bunch of little girls with a dog. I want a woman holding a dog. Let's see. I think this is a perfect photo right here. Excuse my dog, you guys. He's a crybaby. I don't know why. He got it from the other dog. Alright, we're definitely doing this in Absolute Harley form as well. I am loving this buzz cut Harley. She's looking cool. Make Brutus a monster dog? Maybe. Oh snap, Absolute Harley has nunchucks? What? I'm getting distracted. I just need a picture of her outfit. That's not on Instagram, preferably. Okay, here we go. Reddit. Reddit's got me covered, right? They have been marked as a spoiler. That's funny. Alright, that don't work for me. That does not work for me. I don't like that. Here we go. Here we go, here we go. No, it's not what I want. Open image in new tab. Alright. We got our woman holding a dog here. So let's go ahead and we're gonna draw my dog getting kidnapped by Harley Quinn. Drawing my dog right now is crazy. It's kind of stupid though. So I apologize. But hey, I wanted this. The drawing's making me laugh already. Oh my god, Brutus. You're about to be famous, boy. Alright, so let's look at this Absolute Harley one more time. Bro, she's got neck tats. Oh, Harley Quinn. I swear. Damn, why is this coming out so good though? No, I don't like that. Fuck that hard. Nah, hold on. We can fix it. We can fix it. I ain't giving up on that. Let me sharpen this pencil first of all. It's probably the problem. Or at least it's half the problem right there. Now. We got a big ass hoodie. Super oversized. Oh, shit. Very oversized. This is the hoodie right here. Alright. There we go. I'm gonna draw a little diamond right here. See, that's a little diamond there. I want this like that. We're gonna go ahead and just inverted. He looks like a little retarded dog. Oh man, that's funny. Alright, erase that face though. I don't like that face. You look ugly. You look like a bald Pennywise. You so ugly. Maybe she's got like her head on him and she's like, this is my dog now. That might work actually. Let me fade up Harley right quick. Just when you thought Harley Quinn couldn't get more gangster. Fix that head a little bit. Fix that eye too, what the hell? Looking at more photo references. need more absolute Harley. It's not enough posing. Can't make it work right. Or not posing, but I need more like features. Can't really get much out of this picture here. Here we go. Here's a zoom in one. Okay, so it looks like she got earrings on. Oh my goodness, get out of there. My question is, what happened to this Harley to make her look so depressed? Alright. I'm going to grab a marker now. And I'm going to grab a number 8. I need feedback, people. How's this garbage looking? Brutus. Where you at, fat boy? Come here. I need to get a look at you. I need to get a look at you, Brutus. Oh, short fatty fatty. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead. Start with that little ear there. Brutus. I just need your reference, my boy. I'm gonna try his tongue sticking out, because why not? Not me counting fingers here. Brutus. Oh my god, my dog got kidnapped by Harley Quinn. I'm like, what? Oh, snap, Brutus. Bro, I can't take it serious. Oh man, he looks so dumb, Brutus. Hey, you kidnapped Brutus. He's like, what? Put a little B on there. He doesn't have an actual anything, but I don't care. Put a little leg right there, little paw. To cover up the thing that's there. He looks like the dog from Deadpool. Yeah, it makes sense. Fits the description. Hit a little dummy. I'm not liking these lips, so I'm gonna go ahead and change it a little bit. Oh my god, Harley Quinn is like a chola. Got Slim Shady Harley Quinn over here. There you go, Jose. I'll go ahead and do this too, just one up it a little bit for you. Just want to grab this. Brutus, you would get kidnapped by Harley Quinn. I see it. I just see it already. You would get yourself in that predicament. I know it. Brutus. Oh, man. Should have named you Gizmo, dude. You look like Gizmo on this. What the hell? My cat stuck its hand under the door. Alright, let's get a 22. Oh my god, her paws are under the door, dude. This is so terrible. I should have got off after Nightcrawler. You make me look bad as an artist right now. Freaking Brutus. Alright, we're gonna get a 77 here. This is funny. Alright, I'm gonna use a 114. I'm gonna use that for here. Okay, now I think we're gonna get a screw it. We're gonna use this. Perfect. But thanks for the dog pudding. There you go. We have Harley Quinn. Absolute Harley Quinn kidnapping my dog. And with that, I am done. Those of you, whoever may have missed it, this is what we actually came to draw. I'm actually a good artist, but that got recommended by my buddy, so I had to do it for the boys. Actually. Let's see real quick. Yeah, that's way better. There you go, Jose. There you go. Just for you. Now come over and get your drawing. But I do appreciate you guys sitting with me today. I'll pull them both out. These are the two drawings that we went ahead and did tonight. We did this Nightcrawler as well as Absolute Harley stealing my dog. Oh, I almost forgot. We have got to do her eyes. Her eyeballs. What color are your eyes, Harley? I don't want to do them black. We'll do blue. Blue's good. Blue works. Blue works. There we go. We got a Absolute Harley. Blue Eye Mistress. Here's the two side by side. How it was going, how it went, how it's going. But yeah, I appreciate everybody for sticking around. See you all tomorrow at 6 p.m. Peace out. Bye-bye. And good night.